Hey, Steve Gamache here with another Chef Knives to Go quick look product review. What we have this time is, and I fixed a typo here. I didn't really want to go through the whole process of printing up another sheet, so this is an E there instead of an I. But this is Harukaze Aogami Super Morado Santoku 170mm knife. And so this is a pretty good value. You don't normally see Aogami Super blades in this price category, so you get a lot of value for your dollar here. And so the way these are made is 3-layer construction. You've got a hardcore steel, what's known as Aogami Blue Paper Super Reactive High Carbon Steel. Heat treats around 63 Rockwell on that. So you got some hardness there for some, and these are known to have nice edge retention. This is great steel. It's reasonable to sharpen, but it has a little more alloying in it, and so you get pretty nice edge retention with this steel as well. On either side of that core steel, and you can really easily see the cladding line there, you've got soft stainless cladding. That stainless cladding has some hammering on it, and it also has a kind of a kudo-uchi or blacksmith finish, protective finish over the top. So aesthetically, you got a lot of things going on, and then you have a sandblasted grind here, and then the shiny steel at the edge. That's the core steel peeking out from the cladding, and you've got that cool wavy line there. The demarcation between the two. So visually there's a lot of cool stuff going on here. Weight and dimensions can vary a little bit from knife to knife, but this particular one is 140 grams or 4.9 ounces, and the edge length is 168 millimeters or just about 6.6 inches. The overall length is about 308 millimeters for the whole thing. Spine thickness, these are pretty well just the same thickness all the way down. So I measured about 2.1 millimeters all the way down. And what's interesting about the spine here is the spine, they just kind of keep some of that hammering in there, and you've got some texture to that spine, some waviness to it when you move your fingers. They didn't like grind it all down so it's shiny. So it's kind of interesting feel there. The blade height is 46 millimeters. There's not a ton of taper on this, so you'll see the grind starts in here. Obviously, it's very easy to see down towards the edge. And then you'll see with the grind and kind of thin it up at the tip. So not a lot of taper here except for where the grind is. Here is the choil shot. Again, the grind, the shoulders are kind of medium height. I wouldn't say it's a super high grind, not super low either. So just kind of a good balance there, I guess, performance-wise. There we go. The handle is nicely done. This is oval. They call it Morado wood, and the maple ferrule on it. Nice fit and finish and smooth all the way around, and looks like a pretty good seal glue up job there where the tang goes into the handle. Handle circumference around 2.9 inches where the two materials meet. Balance point with that handle is going to be right about there. So a little bit in front of that choil. So on a pinch grip, you're going to have a little bit of a handle heavy bias, not much on the weight balance, but just a little bit. If you grip it back here, a little bit more of a neutral balance. I would say out of the box, I'll give these a 6 out of 10 on the edge. So this steel will get very, very sharp if you do your part. These are actually fairly straight. The grinds look good. The blade's nice and straight on it, which is always a good sign. Here is the cutting board profile. So it's pretty smooth. You don't have any hitches in the profile here. It's quite smooth. Not a lot of flat. Kind of a little bit of belly towards the front, so that'll let me get in about right there for the tip wants to dig in if you want to do rocking with this. And just kind of a gentle belly all the way back into the heel, rolls into that. Every knife can be slightly different, but that's kind of generally what you'll get from this maker on this particular line. So you do have, kind of looks to me like chiseled kanji or engraved kanji. It's a little hard to tell right there. In fact, I don't think I got my beauty shot on this, so let's do that. This one's going to be kind of tricky here. Let's see, let's go with that. But let's look at, kind of almost forgot to do that, didn't I? So we've got some hammer marks there. You've got some kanji on the right side. The left side has kind of some embossed kanji on it. And again, it looks like the finish, the KU finish was applied after the, the kanji was put in there. But there's that. You've got some hammering marks, again, kind of random hammer marks. And then a nice kind of sandblasted bevel here down towards the edge where you can see the cladding line. So it's a very attractive blade. They've done a little bit of relief on the spine, some relief on the choil. Out of the box edge, I think I mentioned 6 out of 10. So just a real nice package. Looks cool. Decent performance. A lot of, value for the money, especially with the steel that they're putting in there. So this is the Harukaze with an E, AS or Aogami Super Morado Santoku 170mm knife.